And welcome back to another installment of the Gopherwatch League Couch Cast. Gotta make sure I'm going live. Yes, it looks like we are. So today we have the Galactic Water Bears going up against the Falkland Fennecs, and should be a fairly interesting game. The Galactic Water Bears, of course, won 0 in the season after a solid 3-0 victory over the Honey Bunches of Ox, and the Falkland falling 3-1 to the Hydro Homies in their last match. But I think both these teams, they seem fairly even. When I think about it, I like the DPS line, especially the Galactic Water Bears with the Kua and Sin on that. Hashtag free Trey wants to play support, but cringe Tree State just wants to win. Very unfortunate. But yeah, we got these final little swaps in here. Then Flambeau. Okay, I think that looks right. Ask the teams if there are. Okay, so if you want to have my opinion on this game, I think probably the Galactic Water Bears win this one. I would say probably 3-1. Just because I think the Falkland Fennecs like to play with their lineups quite a bit. Constantly swapping people in and out. Makes it a little difficult to build that synergy, I think, in my opinion, while the Galactic Water Bears basically run one composition the entire time. So, yeah, I trust them to win this match in a pretty easy way, but I could also be wrong. I also predicted them to lose to the Honey Bunches of Ox. I thought the Ox were good, but I guess we've all been proven wrong sometimes. Yeah, as we move in here, to Oasis, we're going to be starting off on City Center. And, I don't know, BBQ on the tank. Yeah, I was expecting to see the Roadhog. Cabra on the ball. I think this is probably the best lineup for the Falkland Fennecs, so we can see what their true power is. And Oasis especially is not the best map for the Galactic Water Bears because they're more of a brawly style team. So seeing Shittyfish on the Winston gives me a cause for concern that this could possibly be a 1-0 in favor of the Falcon Fennecs pretty quickly. But we will exactly have to see what is going on. Of course, we have Withering Boy on all the counts, so stats are going to be fun this week. But let's go ahead and get some ball cam going on here. Kua is going to start off on that Echo, so pretty good. Shittyfish can't quite claim the high ground. The Mercy Pocket is lost on that Echo, but she just barely managed to get out alive. Hardchar. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you expect there. You're a ball trying to take on a Pocket Echo. It's not going to go very well for you, I can tell you that much. But they do get a nice hook onto Trey over there on Sin. He's calling them to get off Torb right now. He's saying if I'm forced to play DPS, I'm gonna play something fun. But Akua just playing Echo, doing Echo things. Already 15k damage, or 1500 damage, not 15k, 15,000 damage. I would be quite impressed. 7% into the game. We do have a soldier swap actually from Trey. Hashtag free Trey on that soldier, and BBQ on that signature Roadhog looking for a hook. Ooh, wow. Might have been the same zip code. I'm not quite sure. Shittyfish flying Jembo early as well. A nice anti-nade onto BBQ. Can't quite get the thing he wants right there. But here comes the Whole Hog Nano Boost and gets really nothing out of it. HVSec forced to pop those wings as well. But they will find Cabra 27. So at that ball out of the fight, no real point presence can be taken here by the Falkland Fennecs. And yeah, I don't... At this point, the DPS for the I pointed out earlier the DPS for the Galactic Water Bears are just putting in the work here. Kua especially on the Echo. They get a hook, but I don't even know who was on. Might have been on Trey, but it got out with the legs ability. They will finally find him. Finally goes down, and I mean, yeah, BBQ having a really good time there, just getting melted by the Echo. Hardchar finds Trey again. Trey gets resin, instantly sent back to spawn. Not having the best of times here. They do have the minefield potentially here. A nice flashback from Hardchar, but doesn't quite find the kill. The slam is there for the follow-up, but here comes a Nano Boost. Shitfish in the backline, gets stunned up. And he's just putting out that damage, and here comes the follow-up on his dive. And yeah, it looks to be a pretty quick 1-0 here in favor of the Galactic Water Bears. I mean, I did call it a 3-1 victory for them, but I did think that this potentially could be a map point on Oasis where we could see a Falcon Fennecs victory, but Akua is playing Echo with a Mercy Pocket, and that's about all you really need to know. Just melting BBQ, not allowing him to do too much there. It's not the best showing there for the Falkland Fennecs on their, what I'd probably say is their comfort composition, with BBQ on the Hog and Cabra 27 on the ball. And here comes the Brawl map, so I'm thinking this could probably be a 2-0 here on Oasis if I was a betting man, which I certainly am. Not just yet though, because no ton of points, but we're very, very soon we will have them. But here comes the Hammer and Sickle comp from the Falkland Fennecs, with BBQ sticking on that Roadhog, looking to potentially get perhaps a pick or two. The Shimada Bros on the DPS line, and just look at Akua with basically 5,000 damage there and 1 point of Oasis. Pretty stellar performance from him so far. We'll go ahead and give him the spectator privileges. And a very quick early 2 kills there from Shitty Fish as he just walks forward with Trey to follow it up. And yeah, there you go. Couple kills going in the way. It's a bit rough. I would love to give you guys gambling, but we're not quite affiliate yet. We just reached the 50 followers that we need, so you know, there's a reason we're doing this couch cast rather than actual cast, because I want to get you need to stream for minimum amount of time, average amount of viewers, so I need to do that, and that's why we're doing this couch casts early in the season so that we can get those viewers. I mean, if the couch casts go well, if they're enjoyable, we will continue to do them, but these are kind of just say we need affiliate right now, please, dear God. So we can go ahead and squash it up. We'll watch Hard Char. We'll watch the Log Chuck. Taking on the Immortality Field early. Flip-flop goes down, though, so that's a vast amount of healing out of the fight here for Falkland as they try to move in. A bit of a Hanzo duel in the corner here, but not really fair, as Lumpy still does find Shitty, but Kara falls very quickly after Shin goes in with the double kill. And probably going to get a third here on the Hard Char. And yeah, not what you want to see. Well, you're going to cast me into a bottomless pit. Well, that's pretty epic, man. Not going to lie. I mean, I'm just saying, if you keep talking smack like that, I'll roast you in the backyard yet again, which I did win, by the way, chat. Absolutely dominated because of my superior muscular ability. But anyway, we're moving in here. BBQ does have the whole hog. Kepper has a shatter coming up here. And here comes the ults. Here comes Trey with the blade. We'll find one, but straight up for Withering Bro. But a big shatter from Shitty Fish. Immortality Field is a fun and balanced ability, but it does not matter. Shitty cleans up the kills. Might need to clear up the gameplay as he's flowing very weak on point, but looks like he will stay alive no longer as BBQ gets the kill. BBQ with 3 here. Can BBQ get 4 and clutch it out? No, he cannot. Akua comes back and gets that kill. But I think it's just Akua on the point right now, so it could potentially be turnable here. But Withering Boy has returned with the grab dragon combo, but it only gets 1 in. Immortality Field is a fun and balanced ability. They get Cabra down, and the window gets chucked down from Flip-Flop, so very turnable here for the Falkland Fennecs. Could it be the fight they're looking for? It takes a point right back in their favor. We do have Flamebow Jambo just being an absolute menace on the sidelines. Not letting him take any space. BBQ just charging forward like a madman. Look at the Scood. He's in the backline, kills 2, both supports down. And there you go. There you go, BBQ doing something on the Roadhog. It's been a little bit slow at the start here, but hey. What can you say? Hard Char on the legs, a good swap, and oh, a nice stagger on the Withering Boy there as BBQ gets that hook. And look at the ults building up here, actually, for the Falkland Fennecs, as they could easily turn us in their favor on, like, the Brawl map, you know? We have the Shatter, we have the Visor, the whole lot to push out the point. It's gonna look pretty nice here if they can hit a nice Shatter press from Cabra. Oh, that's a really good start, though, for, like, Water Bears. There's Akua. Oh, no, they catch HP Sec, absolutely feeding. What the? Shitty Fish just charging like a madman. The Immortality Field's a little bit too late. BBQ use that whole hog. We'll find one. It's not nearly going to be enough. As Trey somehow gets in the back on it. Here comes that Visor from Hard Char, but we'll find one. Can Cabra return in time with a Shatter? Hard Char kills 2. Can they get point pressure? Their Shatter comes down, finds nothing. Shitty Fish finds nothing but air. Now it's watching Shatter now! Shatter now! Shatter! 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 No! Are you holding a Shatter? Okay. As long as the Baptiste goes down there, that's a good start. Lumpy Steel will find the high noon kill onto him, so. Yeah, I mean, they used the Shatter, they used the grab, they used the beat there as well for the Galactic Water Bears. Hey, how's it going? Come over here. You're gonna fight me. Live on air. You're gonna kick my ass.
That's right.
How long have you guys been standing there?
The whole time.
My god. That's a terrifying thought. Don't do that.
Back with the knife.
Go lose the new pizza parts, alright? Alright, what's happened here? The Flame of Gemma falls to the dragon, but they find Trey. Akua's popping off as hard as he possibly can here on the Hanzo, but Hardchar's right there with the legs to respond. Hardchar's with another visor here, but it's just Hardchar versus the world right now. The shadow from Shifty finds nothing but air, but yeah, it does look like it's going to be a 2-0 here for the Galactic Water Bears, especially with the blade coming out here. A little bit of signs of light there for the Falkland Fennecs on that point, but yeah, not much you can really do once you get. They're coming down from 9-9 to 0, I believe. So yeah, there you go. That's Akua with a very good map to start off here on Oasis. Trey's calling for the Nord Tour, but I'll just say if I can spell. He says Torb is icky, but I don't think he understands what a pocket echo can really do. So who really knows? I think Trey's off the goop, man. He can't play Mercy, so he's off the goop. He's just mad. I'd much rather go against Echo Pocketed than Torb. Yeah, okay, it sounds good, man. Bet, because you play Tracer and Genji. Bet, rather than a tank. Yeah, it's kind of a weirdo maneuver from Trey Overwatch. All right, so it's gonna be a 1-0 in favor of the Galactic Water Bears so far. I said 3-1, but again, this might be the best comp for Falkland. That might have been one of the better maps for him. They could take us to a map that doesn't favor Galactic Water. Do not take us to King's Row. Please don't take us to King's Row, because if you do, you're going to lose. I can guarantee. And we're going to King's Row. Shoo! Teams just like to pick King's Row into this team because it's their best map, and for some reason they think they can just take them on it. That sounds really good, man. We're going to King's Row. I'll ask her for the swaps, but if I take a guess, Galactic Waterbirds will stick with the same exact comp and will win King's Row because you don't take the Minnesota Mini Minx, don't take don't take the what were they last year? Bendigo Bilbies to KR, and don't take the Galactic Waterberries to KR. But I guess what they want to do. We're going to have a Lumpy Flambeau on the tank line with Hardchar BBQ on the DPS and Paige swapping in for the support line. Yeah, so let's see, I need to... Yeah, here we go. This is, I was sitting here, and those two were just lurking over there. They were just lurking at the staircase. This is the constant fear I live with. They said they made no noise. I could be dead any minute. I'm just saying, my life is in danger. Every passing second. Alright. We have the R from the Galactic Water Bears. Now we're just waiting for a Falkland to give us that R, and we'll be... So, Lumpy, Flambeau, Hardchar, BBQ. Okay, yeah, we got the R. Give him the classic going in, good luck, have fun, exclamation point, hit him with the smiley face on top of it. Let's go! We're going into King's Row. I like how you can see the creeper fingers when I have the couch cam on, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is probably the best casting production I've ever seen, because look at this, I'm bouncing the webcam on top of a old textbook, so you can see my face over my keyboard. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just epic production value? Head right back into the game, and Galactic Water Bears, of course, going up 1-0. I need to change that. Alright, there we go. And we have the same exact comp coming out for the Galactic Water Bears. They complain about, give us Corey with mask on stream, easy. We'll see. Maybe someday. But here we go, the BBQ on the Junkrat is exactly what they wanted. We have the "you little shit" exclamation point from Flip Flop. That's pretty epic. And hey, I'm not on the esports UMN channel anymore, so I'm free to say whatever I want. I said a bad word. If y'all complain about having a bad word, you have a better. What the? BBQ is going in like a madman, but Akua finds two with the storm arrows. Finds a third, finds a fourth. And 60% to a Graviton Surge, or 60% to a Dragons, is going to be Akua, because Hanzo, you know, it's not what you expect. But yeah, I want to get more BBQ cam. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might just watch BBQ the entire map, because if we get more stuff like that, I'm all in. It didn't lead to many, like, you know, kills or good things, but it was kind of cool. It's shifted yet again. It's just clearing the traps for his team. One absolute unit. Oh my god! Flambo Chambo trying to match BBQ's aggressive energy. The Dragon from Akua comes out. Not quite going to get the kill, but they find BBQ. They take that menace out. And yeah, not much they can really do here. Akua with 2,000 damage already with 6 final blows. Yeah, it's not looking good. You guys want more BBQ? Sure, I can give you that. We're not gonna watch like Akua or anything, or Shiddy with a shadow. No, we're gonna watch BBQ just absolutely launch himself in like a homing missile. And here comes the tire. The shatter is huge! Ooh, what a combo! My goodness gracious. Now that's how we do it. That's how they do it around there. And they're going to push up here and try to get some of these staggers past BBQ, leading the charge like he's a tank. And he gets a kill in HV sec as well. What is happening right now? They haven't even kept the point. The dragon blade comes out. He's trying to get BBQ. Okay. Okay. What is happening right now? I'm gonna get in third person. What is going on? There's a grab? Oh, okay. That was quite messy. You get some wet wipes out for that one. What the hell did I just watch? This is peak Gopherwatch gameplay. Peak low diamond average gameplay right here. That was insane. But they do have Grab Dragon here for the Galactic Water. Oh, but Tree Snake goes down. The shatter from Shifty just gets countered by Flambo Shatter. It's even bigger. And they're just holding Grab Dragon for next century. What? You know, I'm talking about BBQ, I'm hyping him up, but Flambo Jambo's on another level right now. This is an MTD unforeseen. Quite inspirational. And they get B basically for free for 2 fights. That's really good. And now 4.5 minutes left in the time bank here. Paige has that beat for the Grab Dragon. With the Immortality Field, they potentially survived that combo. They're going for that Grab Dragon. Here it comes. The beat and the Immortality. What? What a pin! I mean, they get the kills here, but BBQ's on a flank mission. He doesn't tire this. No, he doesn't. Okay. Alright, we'll watch a little bit of Galactic Water Bears, but I mean, Jesus Christ, this Falkland Fennecs, they're going. That's really all I can say. They're going. They're pressing W. They do not care. Alright, I want to watch the tire. And he finds the body, but they find Tree Stay in the back line. So it's a 1-for-1. Flambeau dies with the shatter. He cannot use it. Well, they use the beat. They use the blade. They have another dragon here. Page gets second. I mean, Trey's in their spawn right now. Okay, that's a Joker moment. You get what you effing deserve as Trey just charges into the enemy line with no support. I don't know what's happening anymore at this point. BBQ dies too. To American Sniper Zarya. Look for that shatter, big fella. Not the best. You guys should watch Shitty Fish there. Had a pretty nice shatter. Trey's back into the fight. And they're just rushing spawn. Finally, Trey has support for his antics here and gets out alive that time. They did use Dragon there, though, so they don't have it for this grab. HVSec finds flip-flop late, so just coming up the respawn, she will just be with her team momentarily. And the 4.5 minute time bank has dwindled down quite a bit here to 2.5 minutes. That is less than 4.5 if I've done my math correctly, and my god, I'm an engineer, so I did. And look at this shatter. My timing was right. The excitement perhaps was not met. And the blade out from Trey later. Oh, just gets absolutely shredded. Gets dominated. Genji experience. Here comes the tire. Bitch, finds Shitty Fish. Here comes the dragon. Splits him up, but BBQ's on it. Do they know he's there? No, yes they do. The boop on the Zarya. Okay, I don't know what's happening. And then they respond with a boop of their own. And HV is just gonna go. He's gone. Back to his people. You know, I will say, this match has developed into some tomfoolery. We have Shitty tactically walking past his window for a flame strike. Very big brain. Oh, and a double flame strike kill through the window from Flambeau Jabo. Charging the backline to celebrate! The shadow for Shitty Fish finds nothing but air! What is going on right now? The Galactic Water Bears are crumbling in front of our very eyes! But HVSec is just chatting on the point. Look at him go! He's hopping around! Hi! Oh! Going down. Who are we going to call in, gentlemen? Ghostbusters has arrived. Trey comes in on the point. But, oh! The shadow! That's 50 shield damage gone! There you go! Big play from Flambeau Jambo! And the stall is here, but just HV on the point yet again, trying to chat out yet again. Happy holidays as it goes back to spawn. And with 36 seconds on the clock, the Falkland Fennecs is going to go into the end of point C. And we have got ourselves a bit of a match here. If they can keep this chaotic energy up, this is chaotic evil right here. The Falkland Fennecs just jumping around like absolute maniacs. Someone put crack in their cereal this morning. I mean, Jesus Christ, Flambeau Jambo is popping off. He's absolutely dominating. Almost has double the damage of Shifty. But Shifty has almost double the damage blocked. Let that be a lesson to you, folks. Let that be a lesson to you, folks. Right-click Richards don't win. Yeah. BBQ from Flambeau team. Yes, BBQ is actually stream sniping. And we will be forced to look at this as the rules staff and potentially ban BBQ from ever competing in any of our events ever again. He's on here. He's like, guys, I'm getting word from my men upstairs, from my inside sources, that the Reinhardt has shatter. They have window. They have dragon. They have beat. Like, what is this, man? And they're whipping out the Torb. Just the crouch walk across main to avoid the widow. Big. I think he got into Shitty Fish into a trap again. Akua goes down, and look at this! Oh my Jesus Christ! He's just going off! Trey goes Echo to try to stop this absolute menace's BBQ. Look at HV Sec stacking himself tactically there. Gets the health pack. Do they don't get the kill? Oh, there you go. Pretty excellent stagger. A nice showing of his wall riding ability from HV Sec. Really showing off to the scouts for Overwatch League who are in the chat right now. I'm looking forward to seeing him in there. Cool goes over onto the Kree as well. Didn't see that. They finally destroyed the trap, so... But another flank mission out from BBQ. It has a tire. Looks to chuck it out. They use the lamp. Will they break the lamp? No, they won't. Shitty loses out onto that shield of his, but he has a 9 charge Zarya coming at him. And exactly what you'd expect to happen is what happened. Look at oh no. And that's going to be a cap here. It looks at point A for the Galactic Water Bears. And Heartchart does have that Molten Core. Cool's looking for maybe a flash from behind. But Flambeau had the shatter and lays it down! But another shatter for Shitty Fish comes in. They get 3 kills on the back of it. Shitty Fish puts all of them on their backs and sends them straight back to spawn. BBQ kills Withering Boy with the trap. And Triste, just vibing. Look at her go. Look at her go. Fun and intuitive gameplay. How does she do it? Triste, move if you're alive. Alright. Go to now. We have a couple ults here from both sides. A grab window fire strike perhaps coming out from the Falkland Fennecs. And, I mean, the Molten Core will be pretty good. Trey's on a bit of a flank. Look, here comes the window. The flame strike goes through it, but they find nothing out of it. But the alleyway is now completely in control of the Galactic Waterbirds. They're going to flip the map, it looks like. Yes, as Trey is staying up from behind looking for a bit of a flank, and they know he's there, I believe. I mean, what is this rotation going on right now? There's Reinhardt and loses over here. The rest of our team's over here. What did I just witness? And they're still holding on to ults. I mean, the junk is gone. BBQ says we're on the McCree. And that's a loss for all of us, I think, actually. We're all... Okay, HV Sec going down yet again. HV Sec going for the gold dust medallion with 9 on his team. Shifty is... no, he actually has it with 9. Shifty has 8, so... Oh, wait, Withering has 10. Never mind. Silver Death Metal coming in. A big shatter! Or a big grab. A shatter to stop that follow-up, but the Murray Molten Core is there from Harchar to get that kill. And BBQ falls up with 2 of his own, and Troy swaps over onto the Widowmaker just to take the turret out before they come out of spawn. And swaps back onto the Echo. I don't know if that was really worth it, because you were building it towards the next duplicate. But I suppose to each their own. Now, grab Window Fire Strike is a possibility here for the Galactic Water Bears, and they have Shadow from Flambeau Jumbo looking to drop it down. The window, the beat, everything invested in here trying to keep Flambeau Jumbo alive is not going to quite work. Shitty has the Shatter, but decides to hold it for now as Withering finds BBQ with a punch to the jaw. Potentially a stallable here for the Falkland Fennecs as they have some ults coming up here. But Shitty has that Shadow looking to drop it down and gets 2! But BBQ and Akul will swap. High Noon kills here, but Shifty's in the backline just swinging like an absolute maniac. BBQ runs in there, try to get a kill on Shitty Fish, but gets one button to do a Harchar along. Chuck getting taken down, but BBQ's clutching it up along with Harchar, the roommates. BBQ, what the hell? BBQ just done it! BBQ just clutched for the squad! Because that team is returned. Do not shatter. Do not shatter. I swear to God, if you shatter, I will punch a wall. And they don't. So, I mean, BBQ, what a clutch moment. And they invested a lot there. They used the shatter. They used the grab. And Trey swaps over onto the Hanzo. Yes, we do have BBQ locking the Cassidy, locking the Cole. But no real ults on either side right now. Only Flambo Jambo with this shatter could potentially win the fight for his team, but finds a bubble instead. Harchar will find Trey though. The sniper diff is asserted, but there's a kill from Akua. And that's not what you want to see, especially with Lumpy Steel going deep in the back. But Harchar's found another one. Harchar with 2 picks. Will it be enough? Oh! 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 It's looking a bit rough as Akua is cleaning up the kill feed. They call him the janitor, doing 2 damage per kill, but getting the credit. But they brought it down to a little bit. An evener match is 2.5 minutes to 1, so it's still very doable for either side right now. But you gotta favor the Galactic Water Bears with their A attack looked a little bit more. Excuse me. Looked a little bit more. I pounded a donut for this, so I would actually not be starving in the middle of a cast. I don't know where I was going with there. Oh yeah, both teams were pretty even, but I say the Galactic Water Bears had a better A attack. So I'll accept that because they had to wait for BBQ to get the tire, and the shatter tire combo came through, and yeah, big play. Woo, BBQ, everybody loves BBQ. Everybody clapped. All 17 BBQ fans out there in the world clapped simultaneously. And Akua's locking the Junkrat to counter. So we have a junk-on-junk action here. That's pretty neat. Not what I expected to see. And I'm welcome surprised but pleasant one, I think is the quote. No idea. Yeah, I kind of want to see this guy just go crazy again here on the Junkrat. I don't know about y'all. I'm having a good time watching the BBQ Junkrat. He knows the trap's there. He's too smart. You're talking to the Junkrat expert. Trey used that deflect a little early there, and now it's kind of stuck out in no man's land. Shittyfish being pelted around by the Junkrat, pushed down that trap to stop that flame from coming through. They find Trey early. A good start there. Flambo, though, goes a little too aggressive. What is... Oh, they find Triste, BBQ. And here comes the kills. BBQ and Harcher yet again clutching it up. Akua still in the back line, being a menace. But Flip-Flop, not to be outdone, takes him down! And a very good start there with 1 minute of time bank there for the Falkland Fennecs. They have a chance to push it through here. BBK having a tire. Just, please don't be C9ing. Is someone on cart? Yes, their Lucio is. Okay, thank God. I thought they were C9ing. I thought they were all pushing up. I was about to explode. Oh, they find Hardchar early, though. Oh, but they find HP Sec! The trade for trade, and the Widow's a lot less value than the Lucio, so I like that. The tire from BBQ comes out. Oh, and Shifty technically walks out of his immortality field to reset with the team. What a 5-head play from Shitty Fish. The tire from Akua comes in, and it finds BBQ's. Nothing. What? And the stairs are coming through. I think Akua, I mean, their Genji's still in the flank. Hardchar knows he's there. Hardchar. Oh no! Oh, okay. But now Trey's gone. They don't really have the ability to push this. They have a shatter from Shitty Fish, but Lumpy Seal will have the flux here if the fight goes any longer. If they get 3 on cards, potentially, you know, chucking in before Trey even spawns. Trey's not with the team right now. Trey's not with the team. Get on cart. 3 on cart. 3 on cart. 3 on cart. We have it. Now, if you had 3 on cart, you might have won that. The shatter from Shitty Fish comes down. And here comes a blade from Trey to clean it up. But for a minute in the time bank, you will certainly take that. Basically getting all the way to the end of B. And I mean, with 2.5 minutes left, you win 1 fight or 2 on A and 1 fight or 2 on B, and you're in a pretty good spot because it's very hard to push through Kings Row B. So The Falcon Fennecs have set themselves up to take this map, and I'm actually going to do a bit of research right now on the Gopherwatchleague.com Gopherwatchleague.com/season3/home to see if the Bendigo Bilbies have lost on King's Row in a while. When was the last time they did? Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. The Bendigo Bilbies did not lose on King's Row all of last season. So if they're able to win this here, basically with the same core of players, and with the Kua and Sin additions, probably some upgrades actually. The Falcon Fennecs have a bit of momentum coming their way, perhaps, if they take the most beloved map of the Galactic Water Bears, but it's not done just yet. The Galactic Water Bears can still take it here with a quick A attack. Starting to move out. Withering flying half already. BBQ spam through the hotel, being a little too powerful right now, a little too strong. The spam is much better. Oh, Akua goes down to Paige. Paige chucking in the beats early. I mean, BBQ hops in like a mad lad. Might get punished. Force out the immortality field, but they are retreating right now. I feel like somebody's actually behind them. I'm not exactly sure who it is. It is going to be a Triste is sitting in the alleyway all alone right now. But that's a minute off the clock here, and you haven't even touched the point. So very concerned for Falkland's defense right now. And here comes the rotate through, but I mean, their Zarya's all alone. Had to use personal just to try to survive. I mean, their Genji's also still behind, all by themselves. K catching the team with the rotate. Look at this aggressive play from BBQ. Oh, he's baiting them. He's baiting them. And they kill Trey because he's just by himself, just chilling. Oh my, oh, look at this. What is this rotation? Akua takes out the tire though, so a good start. Sends off to Trey. Can he get a kill? No, but they will find BBQ. Oh! Call this guy a whip map because he's a Swiffer. Anyway. Couple's building up here, and they use the window. I don't know if that was exactly what you wanted. I think you definitely hold on your ults here because it's 52 seconds remaining in the time bank, so yeah, if you just die here and reset, you'll have ults and potentially just have 45 seconds in the bank. It's basically one fight territory here. And really, they have the grab high noon, but you have Flux. You have beat though. Oh, where did that happen? Why is HV Sick over here? Why is he over here? They see the Widowmaker as well. They take a fight earlier. Fight, force ults. Go, go, go. Why are you playing so slow? And Trey's on another flank, potentially gets a kill, but here comes the Flux in the sky. Slams it down, force out the immortality field, but here comes the hiding in the shatter from Flambo Jambo. Knocks down one, the immortality field is there. But the beat comes in late from HV Sec. Can they find the Zarya over on the corner? They do find Withering to find Sid as well, but could this be the first King's Row victory against the Galactic Water Bears core in a very long time? It looks like it's going to happen. The Falkland Fennecs remain undefeated on a hybrid. Unless Jimmy clutches with a two-man shatter. And HV Sec is there as well, swinging through the room, but the beat health is just there. It's just far too powerful. Paige cleans up with a kill. And for the first time in basically 6 months, a Papa Triste-led team has lost on King's Row. Wow. And I mean, Trey waits to lose to talk about how he hates King's Row. Oh, this is why I hate King's Row, because I didn't win it. Yeah. Trey, by the way. Oh, we love Trey around here. We also like giving him crap. So yeah, there we go. It's a 1-1 series. And hey, but Bujini-esque Charlie. Bunjini. I always talk about in ABC about how I hate King's Room. I hate King's Room too. It's too big. It's got a very large bed. I can't really move around, and it's tough, man. There's too much gold everywhere. We have hate in the chat for everybody. It's turned hostile. The energy is flowing here. So as to swaps, map, R. And it's going to be Watchpoint Gibraltar. Which Watchpoint Gibraltar was the map they almost lost to the Honey Bunches of Ox. There's going to be no swaps, of course, from the Galactic Water Bears, keeping that same team in. We'll have to see what Falkland decides to do. Who knows? Maybe the Galactic Water Bears, have a feeling over. Not a feeling, but they have the experience, right? They have the mastery of Watchpoint Gibraltar from their last match. I mean, everybody is complaining in chat. Nobody likes what their team is running. Nobody's having fun. Everybody hates each other. This is the glory of Gopherwatch League. And we got some swaps coming in. So BBQ back over onto the tank. Lumpy goes in onto the DPS. And Jumble gets swapped in for the support line. So Hog and Ball. That's exactly what I expect. And probably what we're going to get. Oh, stay hydrated. Lumpy Seal says stay hydrated, so go ahead and do that. Why is BBQ progressing to Purple Jesus? Everybody appears to hate each other. It's tough. When you lock the pocketed Echo and you complain about Junkrat, it's tough. When you lock the Junkrat and complain about Torb, it's tough. It's real rough. Alright, we have an R from them, and Trice said R, so we're going to hit with the going in. Good luck, have fun! Exclamation point. We'll do the big smile this time. Ugh. I've got some. My nose is like starting to stuff up. I don't know what's going on. Yep, 1-1 right now. No 3-0 this time for the Galactic Water Bears. And maybe the mental will shatter because they won't get a 3-0. It's be very rough for them. And Hog and Ball. As expected. Now, last time I played this map with the Galactic Water Bears, not much happened. It's actually, in fact, so boring that I took out my trash on stream, and that was the highlight of that map. So hopefully we get a little more action this time. The Take Out the Trash challenge was, of course, very hard. Some would say impossible. But I passed it, me being me. With my absolute gaming prowess and expertise, was able to surpass the challenge laid before me. And Akua is playing the Doom Fist. I'll watch some Doom gameplay. Why not? Let's watch some Doom gameplay for now. They do the TP. Oh, just barely missed that sleep because of the boop up on the high ground. Or because of the boop from the slam. I mean, oh, what? Yeah, there's nothing you can say except for a nice shot for a shot like that from Hardchar. From your Season 3 champion. Akua does come back, though. Gets a kill on a Hardchar, the Will of Revenge. Trey is antenated. Will he get the pocket? It doesn't appear so. But Lazar is all alone on point right now. Withering Boy in a bit of a pickle. He turned himself into a pickle on the cart. Funniest stuff I've ever seen. And just... They're holding the space here. Shitty is forced to retreat, and Hardchar finds Trey, so... The tactical hook on the cart, trying to get some more staggers from Baby... Oh, alright. Punched out of it so he could heal up. I mean, Akua is such a nice person. Hits the punch so BBQ can use to take a breather after his ult gets canceled. That's nice guy Akua for you. Oh, these staggers are kind of nasty too if they can get withering there. Oh my. Let's watch some, let's go ahead and watch some Trey gameplay. Some Sin gameplay. Let's go ahead and swap off to somebody else that isn't dead. Shittyfish goes up on the high ground, and I mean, is having about as much fun as I'd expect for a Winston into a Hog and Ball Torture. Or the Bog, if you want to call it the Bog. Akua goes in, but Akua dies to the Venom Mine. Pretty good start here. Get some jumbled. Yeah, sure. We'll watch the Lucio. The Bob does not touch the point. They nano Withering Boy and dies instantly. Can't do anything. The Doom is there. The Rust comes in, but it gets canceled out. What is this? Shittyfish used that Primarch on the point, but it's just a very sad monkey right now. Tries to 11 the bubble. We'll find BBQ, so it's not done just yet. Can they get a touch? No, they cannot. 5.5 minutes in the time bank right now, and really nothing in the alt bank aside from Meteor Strike for the Galactic Waterbears to stabilize. This could be quite the steamroll on the Galactic Waterbears map choice. And look at Jumbled. I mean, oh, Hardchar is dominating. The punch comes in from Akua. Will find Lumpy still to get the res on Trey as well. So it's a 5v6, and Trey will get the revenge. Hardchar is losing out every single time his opponent gets rezzed. It's very sad. It's very unfortunate. It's quite corny, if you ask me, that they get the res off. They're playing Mercy. And here comes a bit of a stabilization, finally, for the Galactic Waterbears. 4.5 minutes left in the time bank. Hardchar does have the biggest ult in the game, though. Sights is available to use. And Cabber is still in the back line. Cabber, yep. Okay. What? Oh, and Trey gets a kill, too. Looks like Trey might have finally woken up here on the Widowmaker, but Hardchar has been kind of dominating the Widow 1v1 right now. Bumsy just punched his ceiling. He's doing it again. Because, I don't know, he's bored. I don't know what he's doing. They do have the minefield coming up from Cabber 27, looking to swing on through and use it. It looks like, yep, going right over the top and slamming it down. BBQ use that whole hog. And will they hold on the minefields? Look like they will. As look at this, they're just pushing them back. Hook not finding too much there. But look at HV Sec just pocketing Shittyfish, trying to keep him alive in this point. Tracer over onto the Tracer to get a touch in. They get the hook onto Cabber 27. And the whole hog as well to clean it up. They nano the hog as well, so they're using a lot of ults here. They get the hook on that for Shittyfish, finds Lumpy Seal, so there you go. The hog diff is being asserted very early here by Shittyfish. BBQ can't quite find the hook, and Trey's back on the Tracer trying to get some kills in, and here comes Akua doing the baggy technique to avoid getting a headshot. Yeah. Trey gets one melee and leaves. No bullets hit, no problem. Fine BBQ there. So there you go. Let's watch Withering with this Grav. Jumble does have the beat here. They still have 3 minutes in the bank, by the way. That's how blistering fast their attack has been so far. Just that momentum. The nice hook in, though. But the counter hook from BBQ brings in Withering. Withering going for the bubble to hook. And here comes a nice Graviton Surge, locks out multiple members, but here comes a whole lot from BBQ, gets knocked out of it immediately. But back in Lumpy Seal has that visor. Finds a Akua, Jitty goes down, so this could be the map. This could be the cap here. Sim finds a nice pulse bomb here. If they can get the Ana, they can kill a flip-flop. No, they cannot flip-flop! It's just playing Ring Run Rosie right now! What? Kara throws on that mines on a point and finds Withering as well, so Trey's alone on point. They cannot get through the mines! Shittyfish is forced to use that, take a breather, but they can't do anything because of a nice place mine from Kara 27 and with 2 minutes and 11 seconds in the time bank. They kill that, or the Falkland Fennecs capture Watch Point Gibraltar. Whew. A nice look there from the Falkland Fennecs. But the Galactic Water Bears could bring it back. If I remember correctly, actually, against the Honey Bunches of Ox, they had a pretty staggering time bank set against them, and then they just returned and had an even better one. So maybe history's just repeating itself. Who knows? Oh, they're gonna swap out the tank line here. Shittyfish goes over to the Diva, and Withering on the Monkey. Not something we've seen very often from this team, I believe. Shittyfish mostly a main tank player, but you know what? Who knows? Who knows? Hello. Hi there. I will point out, Akua had kind of a quiet map. With only 2.7k damage on the map so far, on that Doomfist. Find it kind of hard to get any value against the Hog and Ball. Kind of hard to engage. So, can't really blame him there, but so I'll sort to the Genji to see if we can get any more luck on that pick. What? Hog moment? What just happened? Goes for another hook, but Akua just barely managed to get around the corner. Oh, that one's watch. Let's get some Akua POV going right now. Gets in for the swing in, and the soldier falls very weak, but it has the feel that nice anti-nade onto Akua gets taken down. The res from HVSec, though, well protected by Shittyfish, gets that res back into the fight. And now the Genji's there for the dashes through a big nade from Flip-Flop onto her team, but does not matter. That's just simply too much damage from the Galactic Water Bears. Nicely timed dive. The hook from BBQ will find Withering Boy, so that monkey's out of the fight right now. Akua is trying to take out the Orisa, but Orisa is getting healed up by Jumbled on that Lucio. Not quite going to find much. We're going to watch some Papa Trista POV as she hits a big nade on a Jumbled. I mean, she's pushing cart right now. She's an absolute unit. Could she get another kill? Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, Papa Trista! And here comes a dragon out from Akua. Finds one. And gets out with his life. Widow confirmed. Widow kill confirmed. Widow cut. And Trey finds 2 on this Hanzo pick. And there you go. Another staggering time looks to be set here by the Galactic Water Bears if they can keep this going, keep some momentum up. Forces Cabra off that high ground as well, so the high ground control is currently in favor of the tank line of Galactic Water Bears. That's what they want. And Cabra flying again. BBQ gets a hook, though. And Hardshot finds HV6, so it's 2 for 2. And here comes the whole hop from BBQ, finds yet another one. The dragon on the high ground does absolutely nothing but force BBQ to come closer to him, and that's not what you want, especially when he's nanoed. Look at him walk forward. Oh. What's going on? A bomb? Why should he bomb there? Alright, Lumpy Seal has that visor. Let's go ahead and give him a watch. Or give them a watch. I don't know, this monkey hog is certainly something interesting. They put the nano onto Withering, but Trey's already fallen. Our Sin is out of the fight. Anti-nade onto Lumpy Seal. I was wanting to watch a visor go off, but all I'm seeing is a nice expiration of Watch Point Gibraltar. Here comes a flank visor! There's no sleep! But the bubble from Withering keeps Trista alive in that fight. Actually, a pretty huge bubble there from the tank player. Nano goes in onto Cabra, Withering with those juggles in the... Oh, but the hook They find Akua, and here comes a whole hop from BBQ as well. The bomb from Shitty Fish in the background. Will it get anybody? No, it won't. But they force Lumpy Seal. Gets the mini Lumpy Seal! The real heroes are the ones that don't make it back. Lumpy Seal, look at him go! How is Lumpy Seal still alive? And they find Papa Triste. Oh my. Lumpy Seal got the shamoves on him though. Okay. That is a shee kind of moment right there. The fact you managed to stay alive there, and Akua goes down to Lumpy Seal, so. Hey. You're close to Nano Blade, though. You're close to Nano Blade for the Galactic Water Bears. You could... That could be your turning point for you to open this point right back up. But your time bank is dwindling. And I mean, why is BBQ here? That's very aggressive positioning. Now, why'd I even ask that? Why is BBQ in aggressive position? Well, yeah. Answer my own question. The jump in from Withering there. Try to take some bit of a space for his team. The hook onto Shifty. But they find Harcher. A nice shot there from Trey. Takes that out of the fight. I mean, Diva is completely preoccupied right now with the hog. BBQ just a immovable object right now, but Akua has Nano Blade, so let's go ahead and take a good look. Guess I'm going to come in here. Where's the beat? Jumble does not use it in time. We'll get one. But they don't use the Nano either, but it gets two with the Dry Blade and finds the Widowmaker. And there we go. They did Nano. I don't know who they nanoed. It wasn't the Blade, but Akua is going to look to go swap probably to something. I don't know. Something better. They get two staggers here as well, so a very good start to their attack. But with 50 seconds separating their time bank, I think the Falcon Fennecs will have a slightly better one here. I mean, Hard Charge is pelting in some shots from back here. Tries to get one to Trey. I mean, Charlie absolutely refusing to charge his shots. The Sigma move Widowmaker, the Sigma male Widow refuses to do anything. Here comes the bomb in the backline. Finds two from Shifty. Both supports down. A nicely placed bomb right on the corner there. Not allowing them to get anything out of that. Cabber has that Primal Rage. Just got the off in time. And they kill Withering before they can use their Primal Rage. So somehow they brought this back after a big bomb from Shifty. They don't get the kills they're looking for. As Cabber gets basically a perfectly timed Primal Rage off to save their skin. And get the kills. I didn't see the Ku was on Widowmaker either. I didn't see that. But, oh, Hard Charge finds Tree State. It's a really good pick. HP6 would go for a res, though. Maybe? Yes, here comes the res out from HVSec. But they pop the sights and just waste more time here off the bank. 2 minutes and counting down here for the Galactic Water Bears on their map pick here. I mean, Hard Charge putting in the work on the Widowmaker, I'm going to say. Shitty Fish goes for the dive, tries to get the Widow opposite, but loses the mech for it. The hook as well. They force a Primal Rage, and here comes the visor out from Lumpy Seal. We'll find one. And now there's a very angry monkey in your background, but Akua will get Hard Charge. The beat! Oh, no! Jump Hook is caught in the dragon as he goes for the beat. And another bubble from Withering, keeping the team alive in a very needed situation. They bubble in Cabber. They will find Akua, and they get Shifty out of mech as well. So a nice dive, despite the early picks again going in advantage of the Galactic Wanderers. They can't seem to finish any fights off. There's just too much healing, too much body, too much mass on the point to get anything done. Akua swells over on the soldier off the Widow as well, so Akua making another swap. And it's 1 minute left in the bank. Can you build a visor in that time? Maybe nail your monkey and get a Primal Rage off, but it's looking pretty rough for them, especially if Lumpy Seal can build yet another visor. And they're just shooting BBQ and Flip-Flop's getting free nano charge. Oh, Shitty Fish, can they escape with the mech? They can't. They do nano their monkey in though, but the dive and aggressive here from Cabber onto the Hanzo. Oh, Tree State goes down. 3 picks here for Falkland as BBQ is charging forward. Oh, but the anti-synergy there as Akua is managed to alive, but they get the stagger. Akua takes himself out with the Helix rockets. And BBQ is pushing spawn. And gets one first troubles! They get the res off, but they get the hook in here. Can anybody even touch the point? I don't know if they can. And there we go. It's a 2-1 here in favor of the Falkland Fennecs as Lumpy Seal gets 2 with the visor. Whoa, big bomb from Shifty Fish! That gets 2. Gonna look good in the stats. But it's 1-2 right now in favor of Falkland. Pone Lombo calling the Waterbears washed. No, Corey. I just think that your DPS was a little lacking in your match, actually. I think you're just being DPS differentialed by Lumpy Seal. If only the 100 Bunches of Ox DPS was as good as Lumpy Seal. Weird, man, weird. Yeah, we are at match point right now. Trey had 20k damage. Some insane numbers. But just couldn't get over the hump there. And now it's Galactic Waterbears map choice, but they've lost the advantage of picking that potentially deciding map 5 on control. Looking scary for them, but I think the Galactic Waterbears can do it. They certainly can. They're a very experienced team, with Withering Boy, I believe, being the only rookie. Asking if we're gonna veto 2CP. I guess Falcon might say yes to the veto because, you know, they're very good at most escort or most hybrid maps, especially Blizzard World. I know I fell victim to it. And we're going to 2CP. Okay. Okay. So season 1, everybody complained about 2CP being in the map pool. So I gave them the option to veto, and now this year nobody's vetoing. We're always playing 2CP. Okay. Because it seems every team has like a Hog player. And like, well, Hog is good on 2CP, so let's just play 2CP. You know? I'm one to talk. I have 2 Hog players on my team. I have 2 Hog 1-tricks. Smile. No, just joking. The Galactic Waterbears keeping that same comp, and they've been running the entire time. They're saying they are. So now we're just going to wait for Falkland to give us the go. As Flip Flop, looks through looks at all 7,347 compositions she can possibly run to decide the one that she needs to run here. Alright, here we go. Here comes the swaps. Flambeau comes in. Lumpy moves over to tank. BBQ on to the DPS. Paige comes in for jumbled. Okay. I think that's correct. Which leads me to think that we're going to see more Junkrat. If I had to take a guess. Charlie, BBQ... page. Yep, that works. Okay. We're at match point right now for the Falkland Fennecs. If, I did say 3-1, but I said Galactic Waterbears instead of the Falkland Fennecs. But if this was the Grand Platsters podcast, I'd still get half a point in my predictions on the spreadsheet, so. But that's what times passed. We were young. Back in my day, we had a podcast for the Gopherwatch League, or not Gopherwatch League, but Overwatch in general. But yeah, here comes that same competition we saw in Kings Row, Flambeau, Jumbo on that Reinhardt Lumpy Seal going to the Sigma. I like that swap initially because the Zarya was kind of struggling, but you're going up against like the Kakua and Sin are going to be playing this Hanzo and the Genji, so they're playing more of a spam. So the Lumpy Seal Sigma, give you more spam potential and more shielding to stop the spam. So I do like that swap. And BBQ especially playing that Junkrat at least to a more spammy style in its own. So Wither's gonna match actually on the Sigma this time rather than going to the Zarya. So we don't have a mirror match. We have the Junk versus the Shimada Bros and the Ashe. The explosive comp. And, I mean, the Galactic Waterbears are not even set up in a good spot for their tanks right now. They're both on the low ground. We're going to get some Lumpy Seal POV going here on the Sigma, but, I mean, Withering instantly takes down BBQ, so a good start here for the Galactic Waterbears on their defense. They get that res, so I didn't notice that Paige is actually back onto that Mercy, more what they're known for, rather than Lucio. So, an even stronger look than we saw in King's Row for the Falcon Fennecs. But Akua, getting those headshots, getting the damage in. Up on the high ground, completely uncontested. Gets yet another pick. And yeah, do not worry about Trey right now. Worry about the man with a bow putting in the work so far for Akua. Akua and Trey both combined for about 800 damage that fight, both with 2 final blows. A good start for the Schmouder brothers here on the defense. Building up towards that dragon. Extremely quick, but Shitty has Shatter already here. Don't know if Flambeau expects that to come through. Barrier failed. Oh! They get the res off on a flip-up, but they won't have it for the fight, so... They're doing this rotation, which... It doesn't matter which way you go out, because, I mean, Akua still has to... Oh, the 2-man share on the back up from Shitty Fish! Bit of a flank there from Shitty Fish as they go to the rotation, so... Yeah... They do have Dragon, they have Blade, they have Flux, they have Window. It's looking pretty darn good here for the Galactic Water Bears. They're basically playing this defense pretty perfectly right now, controlling that high ground by themselves with just the DPS alone, allowing the tanks to be super aggressive in the front line. I like what I'm seeing. Paige makes a swap over onto Lucio off the Mercy. The Window is there, but it's going to walk right past the Falcon Fennecs. Shitty Fish finds very weak. The Shatter finds nothing. And here comes the Blade and the Flux. So Window, Blade, Flux exchange for a Shatter. Not the worst fight if you're the Falcon Fennecs, but you do get sent packing. And the build towards that beat from HV Sec. So, you know, a good fight turner. If you need to. But BBQ has that tire. Hard Charge swaps over on to... They got the Shiggy Diff in chat. The Shiggy Diff. Hard Charge looking for a shot. Not going to find it just yet. I didn't even see that Akua was over on the legs. And the tire does find Trey, so a good start there. And they finds Akua, so both DPS are down. And oh, they beat, but they lose Withering right there. That's not the best. Oh! Okay. Because now you're looking at both tank ults, and you don't have your beat for the Flux. This could be a snowball. I don't think it's gonna be a snowball though, because it's just 2 CP on both Sky. You only have like one real big, fight turning ultimate. But Shitty Fish has a Shatter right there and gets one, but oh, they get nothing for it except for the Immortality Field, which I guess you take that. But they find HV Sec, and here comes the beat from Lumpy Seal to get these kills. I don't think the Flux found anything. Oh, Shatter from Flambeau Jambo, but Papatricia managed to stay up, keep the team alive with these heals, and yep. Now the Lumpy Seal Flux not finding anything is not what you wanted there. And now look at the ult building up here for the Galactic Water Bears. They use nothing except for Shatter, I think. Yeah, just Shatter. And now build towards that Flux. Paige will probably be able to match with the beat for that Flux. And Papatricia has the Window. So both, I mean, it's going to be a really rough try to push this here if you are the Falkland Fennecs. Unless BBQ gets a fat tire, I don't see this defense breaking anytime soon. And we're heading to a pure 2 CP kind of moment. Here comes the Flux onto the high ground. Oh, but gets rocked out of it mid-air! Now BBQ used that tire, but the Immortality feels there. But Sin gets pushed out of the Blade. HV Sec will find one, but there's just so much going on. Paige uses that beat here. BBQ on that flank, Echo finds another through the window, pelting out the mines, pelting out the damage. And here comes the Desperation doing stuff out from Sin. If they get the sticks on the tank line, it'd be pretty devastating. Is anybody even looking at the Doomfist? No, oh, what? What a boom from Paige, I think. Kept the Doomfist in the high ground. Not launch has the point. Oh, but Shitty Fish tries to charge the point, but gets caught in the trap. Oh, but the Flambeau Jambo! Charge them off the points. They can't touch. At 1 minute 48 seconds in the time bank. Ooh. All right. You know how I said you need a big tire to open that up. What you need was shut down the you. I want to point out Lumpy Seal with an absolutely hero performance there in the last fight. He rocked Withering out of the Gravitic Flux, and then he gets the kill onto Trey in his blade. So Lumpy Seal put in some work on that last fight. I am not gonna lie. And I mean, Flambo Jambo putting on a show for all of us, just charging into the enemy spawn with absolutely zero fear. And the trap from BBQ well placed to stop that charging Reinhardt from touching on the point. And I don't know what happened to HP Sec. Probably just got a little bit too high on the wall ride. Wasn't registered touching the point. But yeah, I mean, if you're the Falkland Fennecs, you can almost play for point B and just try to drain that clock on Volska Industries, which is so infamous for, and sends to a only drawable for you situation. That could lead you to a 3-1 series victory here over the Galactic Water Bears. One of the stronger teams in the league right now. I would probably consider this an upset. You know, quite a bit of an upset. Now, Galactic Water Bears a very strong core from last year. Basically brought everybody back, and they're struggling to a team who is they're down right now to a team who is struggling to find their identity. And Akua down already. Gets that wall, but the Immortality Field's out as well. So now they're just in a small room, and BBQ just... What the... BBQ charging in with all this damage, all this spam! I mean, BBQ is 65% to a tire. And they get those kills. So, I mean, a very good fight there for the Falcon Fennecs. They are down BBQ, though. So they're down their spam. And HVSS is going to be there with the speed boost. So they're going to have a 65 situation here for the Galactic Waterbirds. You got to go quick. That was a 64 because they're taxing their Junkrat. You gotta go now. You gotta go now. Why is Triste face tanking as the Baptiste? And now the Junkrat's back. Just in time for you to walk through a choke. Not what you wanted. And I mean, Trey is kind of struggling to get anything done here on the Genji. Well, get hard charge turret down. But BBQ has that tire basically already, and they exchange Immortality Fields, I believe. Neither team really has it right now. And Trey's on a flank. Oh, but Trey takes out the tire. A big play for the flanking Genji. They force out early Immortality Field, but Lumpy Steel goes down to the window from Triste, and there you go. I mean, BBQ's in the backline yet again, but I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. Here's the Galactic Water Bears that just bullied their way through. Flip-Flop finds 2 kills for the hell of it. But Akua finally takes him down. And this could be a snowball here. Not to, make a joke, but they have Blizzard, so the snowball is very, very possible. And they use Window and Tire. I mean, you got Shatter, but you're looking at Grav, Blade, Shatter, Blizzard, and Beat here coming up for the Galactic Water Bears. If they use these ults effectively, it'll be a pretty devastating time bank set early here by the Galactic Water Bears. Exactly what they want, especially after their defense kind of fell at the end. Looking for Trey to get that big Blade here. There's no Beat from Pace to respond. They see the Torb turret. They're trying to take it down, and they will. A very interesting aggressive push there from Triste. We'll find Lumpy Seal. And here comes the Mary Molten Core on the point. But will it get anything? Doesn't look like it will. And here comes the staggers. The Shatter comes in from Flambo Jambo. Gets stunned himself. As Triste goes down. BBQ says bro in the chat. Not very pleased with what just happened apparently. But they're still contesting the point right now. Flip-Flop is just sitting there as Moira in the back line. Do they have another touch? They don't. Oh, what? The ball gets on last second. Out here they come with Beat. But they get off the map. They got the point. That... They are not pleased with what just happened. There's definitely some hot manners going in the chat, some spice in the chat. And now, I know I was saying get down to that trouble situation, but I look at the Galactic Water Bears like a blistering time, 4 minutes and 9 seconds, looking very, very stellar in their attack. Akua and Sin especially on that DPS, putting out the work. Triste getting that early pick on a Lumpy Seal, exactly what they needed there. So great play from Galactic Water Bears, taking that snowball right where they needed it. And holding on those ultimates as well, like Blizzard and Blade on point A. Be able to just walk right forward and get those kills. So very huge. It's a very strong chance we're going to a map 5. And at that point, it's anybody's game. Because Control is really anybody's game mode, to be honest with you. BBQ going Genji hunting very early here. But Akua just chucking in those icicles, trying to get a headshot in. If they can get a nice wall. Oh no! That's a terrible pick there. And now Trey's just trying to stay alive right now. Hardchar has returned to the fight, pelting in the damage, but BBQ is walking forward on the front line with no Mei. There's no wall potential. And now Trey's stuck alone with a Genji or with a Junkrat. It's not going to go well for him. And that's going to be the Galactic Water Bears crumpling, folding like tissue paper. And just a very unlucky random right click from Lumpy Seal onto Akua, taking out that Mei early. I mean, Flambo Jambo is pushing point B right there in Cap A. He's just I'm not really sure what Flambo's up to up there, just enjoying life. But Shittyfish will have Shatter here, so it could but Akua fighting Hardchar. Post the question marks in the chat. And they window? Alright, you force window out of them for absolutely nothing if you're the Galactic Water Bears. A good start to your defense on point B. And now 55 seconds in the bank is basically a one-fight territory here. They will have Shatter, they will have Tire, but you'll have Blade, Flux, Window, Shatter. It's looking pretty darn good for them right now. Unless they stagger themselves out here in the enemy spawn, which they get both supports, or both DPS. And if you're like just running with the life, they will spawn with plenty of time though to get the defense going again. Rock comes in, high ground is claimed early here. Akua with a diag punch on the high ground is already back, and Trey will meet them there as well. The window from Triste keeps him off that high ground. The Flux and the Tire, a lot being used right now. And BBQ loses that Tire. The Shatter goes down on a Shittyfish. The Blade from Trey will find Paige, so a good start here for this fight. But Power Triste goes down, and Akua finds Flip-Flop. I don't think they're going to get a tick. It would be kind of a miracle for them to do so. We got to get a miracle Shatter, and yeah, now I'm going to lay it down. Just Flambo Jambo. And there you have it. 1 point and 1 tick is all the Galactic Water Bears need. It sends to a very climactic Mat 5. And BBQ is so mad at Trady. He cannot express his words. He hates Trady. Why are you always thinking what I'm thinking? Oh boy. BBQ is calling him done.
Ready for battle.
Classic Junkrat. You know Trey. What does Trey know? Is Trey knowledgeable? I never expected Trey to be a scholar, but I guess he is. I have 1 Riptire kill, 23 elims. Damn, okay, they're calling Trey uncool. How's Trey gonna respond to being called uncool like that? The same defense gets chucked out here by the Falkland and Fennecs, but it didn't quite work the last time. I don't know what's gonna work this time because the Shimano Bros just pelting in that spam and not letting them do anything. BBQ goes down early. There you go. A good start there from the DPS. Trey puts L in the chat mid-jump. Absolute Chad. They'll find flip-flop. They'll find Shifty. So it's kind of an even fight, but Flambo Jumbo going down there. Yep, it looks to be a point A capture here for the Galactic Water Bears. Bar a miracle. Especially with Lumpy going down so low. And Trey Bell throws that blade yet again early here. But the snowball. And the best they can do is draw. And look at the ults building up for the Galactic Water Bears. I don't feel good about their chances. We'll give him credit though. BBQ has 16 final blows. But so not Elam counting Andy. Yeah, the Torb is not working nearly as well when they swapped to Genji and just, you know, pelt the turret from afar. Same with the Hanzo. I mean, the spam damage is there. Now they have the Molten Core when they try to engage. Looks like they are going to throw that down right there to stop that, chop that engage, slow it down. But Akua's on this off angle right now, pelting in the damage. Could get flip-flop. Oh, just barely manages to dodge, landing in the Molten Core. But now Trey has the blade. Pre-stage throws down that window. The Shatter comes down on both sides, but Flame General is the only one that gets knocked down. BBQ finds Pre-stage with the tire, but here comes the Dragon Blade out. The Grav is thrown out. But does the Grav get anything? Yes, it does. It gets Flame Jumbo and the Junkrat, and here comes the Dragon on top of it. But there's 2 kills, but BBQ just chucks out that mine. He gets 1, gets 2. BBQ is there with the damage, and here comes the damage from the Torb as well. And that was everything. That was Shatter. That was Window. That was Beat. That was Grav. That was Blade. That was Dragon. That was Window. That was everything. All 6 ults from the Galactic Water Bears, and they got nothing for it. But they did use Window, Beat, Tire, Core, and Shatter. So it was a 5-for-6 ult trade. But if you're the defense, you take that any day of the weekend with 2 minutes in towning. Hopefully we don't see any Temple of Draw noob or Temple of Draw. I don't know. I'm trying, man. I draw Skya Industries. There we go. That's what we wanted. The tanks are falling so weak just from the spam, just walking through the choke right now. Shit is all alone. They forced the immortality field early as well, so they wouldn't have that for the fight once it actually starts going here. Now, BB can just chuck out the damage, chuck out the spam. No bubbles either. Now, Shifty's kind of... Oh, Shifty just walks into the trap. The Grab from Lumpy still gets chucked in. They will clean up this fight. Akua is there trying to put some heroics on the point, but BBQ just chucking those mines all around, chucking that left shift everywhere he possibly can. But he's typing in chat! No, he's not. Okay. Guess not. And HV Sec going off the map to Page. That is simply a Lucio diff right there. That is... HV Sec swaps over to the Mercy as well. And Trey onto the Pharah. They're swapping a lot up here. They need to build his ults here, as now they're walking into both DPS ults and a Shatter and a Window. It could get deadly. Here comes a tire from BBQ. I believe he's hunting the Pharah. Yep, he's hunting the Pharah. He gets it! Okay, that's, So down your Pharah, you're not building up the barrage at all. If any staggers come out here, it will be devastating for the Galactic Watch, but they smartly back up. But now you're walking into so many ults, and you only have Window. You're walking into Core, you're walking into Shatter and Window. Unless a miracle from Trey, perhaps, or from Akua on this DPS line, it could potentially be a draw on Temple of Volskaya. What? I need to stop, man. Oh, they find Page! That's a great start! BBQ falling so weak. Trey's looking for him. The Shatter comes down, finds nothing but Shifty Shield. They do find the Zarya, though. And the tire, or the Immortality Field is there to keep him alive, but here comes the flanking for it. They need to get a kill. No, but gets taken out. The hammer swing. If that goes for the rest, don't get off. A draw. Akua is claiming Widow is a dishonest character when Akua plays Doomfist and Hanzo. I don't know, man. And we're still at 2-1. So now, we have potentially 2 control maps to decide who wins this match for us here. So it's going to be Galactic to pick first, and Falkland's going to have their pick. Are the Galactic Waterbears about to pull a San Francisco shotgun us and only win control points to win a series? We'll have to wait and see. Suppose we can give an update on the alumni game. Actually, now we're just we're sitting here, you know, not doing anything. I'm gonna react Andy to the alumni stream. Ilios is the map of choice. All right, so let's see. The OG Pizza Pies are up 1-0 right now on the current players. Oh, Bonesy gets a 2K with his Doom Ultimate and the turret as well. And Venturi's going to get one with a tire, but the Boomers are coming in strong. All right. So the teams are too busy trash talking each other right now to actually focus on the game at hand and give me a map. So if you are not, after this game is over, you can go watch the Pizza Pirates versus Alumni game. Bonesy yet again just playing Doomfist, so, you know, hard carrying. Shadow gets nothing from Orion, but he does get the pin. Yeah, once Falcon gives me their lineup, I'll stop react Andying. Yes, it is 1st to 3 no matter what. Yep. We don't do draws around here. Draws don't count. So yes, we could potentially have a 6 mapper. Which is why the grand finals last year went all the way to map 8. It was quite exciting. And here comes the swaps. Kyber comes in for the tank. BBQ over back on the tank. Lumpy's Field moves over to that DPS. Page gets swapped out for Flambeau. And I'm expecting more Bog to come out here for Falkland. And Bog is fairly good at Ilios, but so is Brawl. So this would be a very even matchup with the DPS for the Galactic Waterbears. Could be somebody, or it could be the people to look out for. And here we go, right back into potentially our final map here. Map 5 of the Falkland Fennecs is going against the Galactic Waterbears. 2-1 right now in favor of the Falkland Fennecs. Falkland Fennecs, not Fennecs. But yeah. My nose is still stuffy. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it's a changing of the seasons as I'm in my climate-controlled room. And there you have it. Hagu Balu Totoru. It appears that BBQ is warming up for the JoJo dub that we're going to do. Sounds like a stand name. Hogan Ball Torture! And who knows what it does. Turns all your meat into pork or something, I don't know. And they're going to match him on the hog. Shifty's going to come out on the hog. Hog and Sigma. What do you call this one? Pig's feet. Yeah, there you go. Pig's feet. Forgot what they called that one. And they will also have the pocketed echo. But Hartrow's going to look to deal out some damage on the Widowmaker to keep the Widow honest. Just shooting a shield is hard char, as you normally do on Widowmaker these days. Go ahead and get some shifty flank hog POV. See what he's up to. Gets that hook on a Cabra. Cabra gets anti-nade as well. Not really much the hog can do, or the ball can do. Does get out alive, but Lumpy Steel goes down in the meantime. They will find Akua, so it's a 1-for-1 trade, but BBQ gets left on the point and gets hog diffed. Gets hooked by Shitty Fish. And here comes a call for the reset. Realize I've kind of gone more into a solo cast kind of mentality. That's not the field the couch stream. That's not the field the couch cast. Calling out the Kree abuser as he has a Echo on his team again, getting the pocket tray with the, I don't know, with the self-reflection of a newt. They do get the hook on to Akua, but he has that duplicate there, has the whole hog and pelts it in. Trying to get that dupe off, or trying to get the kill onto BBQ in the dupe form. Not quite going to get. They're going to nano up Hardchar as well. Thinking it's still winnable. They're going to push this in, but BBQ's kind of by himself right now. Yeah, there he goes down. Not exactly what you wanted there for the fight if you're the Falkland Fennecs. As Red, nothing going in your favor right now. Shifty hits that big fat old hook onto the Wrecking Ball, and a Cabra 27 gets taken out. Or taken out of the fight, not taken out, but another hook on a Cabra. I mean, Cabra 27 is having a rough time. Cabra might need to swap because this the ball is not working in this composition. Shitty Fish is doing a great job of keeping tabs on him, just making his life a living hell. BBQ does get the hook onto Shitty Fish, but does not seem to matter. And Frog has stopped playing Overwatch. So that at least just made me to believe that something might have happened in the alumni game. And they're gonna. Oh, I believe he got slipped out of that Grodic Flux, but it does not matter. As yeah, let's be a pretty quick 100-0 here in favor of the Galactic Water Bears. Shitty Fish gets 2 with his whole hog off the point. Trey whips out the easy round. Looking like me last night. With all this trash talk. Looking like me. But we'll see if he can do better than I did. As I trash talked. And got reverse swept. Good game by the Pelicans, though, for sure. They, their halftime adjustments was pretty darn big. Caught me with my pants down. And here comes Withering. Too bad I absolutely dominated you on Oasis. Don't even talk to me, bud. Anyway, off that, we have a bit of an interesting composition. We have the Monkey and the Hog on the side. Oh, here comes the hook on a Shitty Fish, though, gets taken into the enemy team. Could be bad. Doesn't manage to get out, though, with his life, so... Well, the point looks to be going in early favor of the Falcon Fennecs, as now Withering gets hooked in. I mean, no kills on either side yet so far. Lumpy Steel finds Tree Stay, though, so it's a good start. And they're in control of this point right now, so they're just wasting time. They're wasting valuable seconds for the Galactic Webbers to take it back. Flip-Flop comes out. I mean, Flip-Flop's on Lucio. I didn't even know Flip-Flop's on Lucio. This is cursed. Akua finds 3, though, this fight. So very turnable here. If Akua manages to stay alive, get that Mega. Yeah, Akua just flying away. Not to be bothered. I mean, Flip-Flop's just chasing, though. But the Mercy Pocket's back, so don't take that Flip-Flop. Yep, looking to run away. Hardchar has that Pulse Bomb. Runs it on the point. Looks to get that stick. Not going to find it, though. Some nice moves up from Papa Tree Stay on the point. But Shitfist goes down. And Lumpy Soup returns, gets 2 kills. The Pulse Bomb from Trey finds nothing and gets whole hogged. Oh, big sleep as well into Akua. A little stagger for you. 55 and counting here for the Falkland Fennecs. BBQ hitting that question mark. And here comes the wholesale swaps in the tank line here. Both deck pick to a dive composition for Withering and Shitty Fish. But Lumpy Seal does have that visor. They're gonna nano Cabber in here. And they're just gonna hold aggressor. Here comes duplicate from Akua. Oh, but they find HP sec while they're using the Valkyrie. Not good. Trey forced to recall early, 85% and counting, but Akua returns to the visor of their own. Very big out there from the duplicate. Gets hooked in, but manages to maybe fly away with their life. Can they get out? Trey putting in the work on a Lumpy Seal, but Akua goes down, so it's 1-for-1 trade, but Cabber comes in with the 2K. And now it's just staggering on the point. Could it be another 9-9-0? Primal Rage out from Cabber 27, knocks Shitty Fish off the map, and here comes Trey trying to touch it last second, but gets marked by Hardchar. Could this be yet another easy round? A nice stick, though, but they get hooked in from BBQ. And yes, another 100-0 in favor of the Falkland Fennecs this time. BBQ gets one final blow before it goes over, so it looked good on the stat sheet. Easy round. We got closer to capping. Now, here we go. Onto Ilios Well. Potentially the final point of this series. This has been a great series so far from both sides. Both teams looking very good. I just wish that people didn't have to be so mad in the chat. Why they have to be mad? It's only Junkrat. Why you have to be mad? It's only Torb. Why you have to be mad? It's only Echo. Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. But here comes that. Basically the same composition that both teams won their map on. They're going to play again. So Trey looking to claim that lighthouse a little early there. Look at the cinematic angle by me. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? Who is this cinematographer? Going into Shitty Fish here, POV. Taking that cage control. BQ chucks that hook out. Finds absolutely nothing but the air around the enemy. Oh, the bubble from Kebbers there. But the Tracer differs a surge early from Trey onto Hardchar. Both Hogs are playing for the hook in the well. Both Hogs are just sitting there waiting for this hook in the well. I mean, Cabber jumps in very aggressively, gonna get punished. BBQ looking to the main spot, but a huge anti on the tank line. Immortality Field is forced out from Triste, but there you go, 2 kills in there. I mean, they finally get the hook in the well. It's 2 for 2. But I hope Falcon's gonna cap though. Even though they're down a couple people, they're gonna cap. But that's gonna be a quick flip back over here for the Galactic Water Bears, especially if they get a. Oh, never mind. BBQ gets a kill, and now Hardchar is there to contest, but Trey gets yet again the kill. The big sleep on the Withering gets hooked into the map. Oh, the stick from Trey. Lumpy Seal comes back on the tactical visor, looking to get a kill or two. Will get Trey. And somehow, despite the pick advantage going in favor of the Galactic Water Bears, the fucking fans come back and clutch it. Akua is still there, though. Akua has a duplicate. Oh, but gets taken down the nade just before he can pop that duplicate off. That could have been a fight turner for him. Trey, I think Trey's 3 for 3 on the 1v1s against Hardchar. Yeah, great. We got the Trey stop in chat. It's looking rough for Charlie out there today. But Trey can only do so much right now. Trey is trying to just deadlift this team to a victory on this point. But it's not working out. Now he's playing American Sniper through the window. And they get Triste with the nade. Flambo Jidman just chucking him in and getting these kills randomly. These final blows. BQ can't quite find the hook. Cabber using that Primal Rage here. Trying to prevent the res, but does not get up. Triste's back in the fight. Oh, the duplicated Lucio out from Akua. Cabber falling very weak. Triste has to use the Immortality Field early. Akua will find Flammageddon. Has that extra beat to use. A nice duplicate out from Akua. I mean, I think it's going to be a fight victory here. As especially if after finding Hardchar. Yeah, it's just BBQ sitting the point. They're trying to get anything done, but I don't think he's going to really do it. It's going to be potentially just staggering himself out there. Get a couple more seconds on the point. Flip-Flop is just running around, by the way. Just being a menace in the back line. And there you go. Finally gonna flip it over 96% in favor of the Galactic Water Bears. 1 fight territory for them, but it is a very hard point to flip, especially walking into an Echo. Get the duplicate, gets a big fight off. It could potentially bring it back in favor of Galactic Water Bears to a map 6. The stick is there. Trey will find 2. Hardchar will finally get the kill and decides to go for the bag and gets punished with the mines from the Echo. And there you have it. You use a pulse bomb and you win a fight. That's really, really good for the Galactic Water Bears there. Especially since now you build that duplicate up. You can look for a duplicate on the Lucio again, perhaps, or a duplicate on the Soldier or the Roadhog. Who really knows what you're going to duplicate here if you're a Akua, but it's going to be very good nonetheless. It's still one fight territory here, but they also are building quickly here, so Falkland has to move out. They gotta Autobots roll out this. They gotta go. BBQ on a flank. We'll get one. We'll get Withering. Will Worthy get punished? No, they will not. And here comes Lumpy Seal with that tactical visor. Oh, Akua gets knocked out the point before they can duplicate. And Cabra 27 gets 2 off the map with the Primal Rage? That's a huge play from the tank player from the ball one trick, you know? Showing off the Winston mechanics a little bit. Okay. Trey still on point. We'll be putting a couple more seconds there for the team, and Akua gets a duplicate on the Winston. We'll have the Primal Rage potentially to bring up for the not bring from the team, but for stall for the team to return. Jumping on the back of Wilk at the end, has the Primal Rage just to use it right now. They do use the Nano Boost onto Camera 27. Camera 27 putting that damage, but here comes the Primal Rage to the backline. But Akua just getting melted out of it. Akua now stuck in the backline. Did force out the supports, but they do get 2 kills here. And Fairly got to Water Bears, but Floyd's so weak because he has a Mega Pack, but BBQ doesn't go HP sec. However, Shittyfish finds Lumpy still, so it's over just here. Big sleep though on the Shittyfish. Floyd's so weak. But I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. As Cover 27 is just there melting on the points. And they still got it. There's still a chance. Hardchar swapping over onto the Kree. And you used everything if you're Falkland. So if Trey can get a pulse bomb off, this could set us to a map 6 all up to Trey. And there you have it. Gets it just as I say it. Gets that kill on the Lumpy Seal. He'll be back with plenty of time, though. Lumpy Seal will be back. Especially if he's on the legs. And you have beat. No ults for the Galactic Water Bear. So it's basically a mechanics on mechanics fight here aside from the beat. Gonna use that beat to engage. BBQ can't fight the hook. Gets out with 12 HP. 12 HP to dream, but BBQ just chased him down. Can they punish Trey? No, Trey's still in your backline, but here comes BBQ with that whole hog. Gets one on the Shittyfish, but Akua finds Cabra, so it's over for one trade on the main tanks. BBQ can't find the hook either. HP6 got the 2 good schmoves on him. And the Primal Rage comes out from Withering here. Okay, what a hook from BBQ, I guess. Just 90-degree turn and 3 kills here for Falkland. It might. What a hook! And BBQ brings it back with 2 big hooks and 4 big kills, and Falkland Fennecs have just won the series 3-1 in 5 maps. So I was right when I said 3-1. Just not, very right on the teams. Oh, there's one. Oh, where'd the Sigma go? Well, there you have it.
That's more like it.
And the teams are still talking trash in the chat. Very, we don't like to see this in our league. We want to see good sportsmanship from everyone. No. It's good to see some excitement going on in the chat. So I mean, hey, I want to go ahead and give a real quick update in the alumni game. It's a 2-0 in favor of the Boomers. So, yeah, the Boomers looking pretty good. See if it carries on for them. But anyway, it's going to be our Couchcast for today. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in and watching us. Watching this absolutely god-awful commentary. But, yeah, our next casting game is in fact going to be tomorrow with me and Corey. We're going to be casting the Stockholm Syndromes and Jericho Jackalopes game. Potentially one on Tuesday as well. There's going to be one on Tuesday as well at 8 p.m. because it's going to be the Seeker versus Unicorns, Mikey and Roar versus Purple G's. We got to get that on stream. But we will get that out. So, again, thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate it. Hopefully betting is coming soon. We'll have to see how close we are to getting that. Go watch the alumni game on the UMN channel, that would be epic. So thank you all so much for watching again. Have a great, here we go. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your evening. Thanks, guys.